you have to stop sometimes to reconnect, refuel, and understand where your trajectory is. If you never stop, if you always go, who knows what direction you're going in? Okay, it can be so confusing because maybe you get to a goal that you're working on, but you're just like, wait a second, how did I get here? This doesn't make sense. Or maybe you end up at a goal that you didn't even have. You end up a place. This is where people get very unconnected because they feel so this sense of, it's not even accomplishment when they get to this thing, because it's like, wait, did I even want to get here? Maybe at some point I did, but I never really sat and had this reconnection thing to be able to understand what my path was, like my trajectory. So this is what you need to do to gain sustenance and the momentum to move towards what you actually want. Now, there can be multiple ways to get there, yes. This is not like nothing's linear. Nothing's linear, okay? But if you don't have the time to be able to sit with source, self, and understand where your intentions lie, where your energy is flowing, of course you're not going to end up at something that you actually want. And I'm talking about things that you truly want, not something that someone else has decided for you, not something that you feel like you have to do to fulfill your needs or that you think is right. It's the thing that you know deep in your heart that you need to do on this planet, in this life. And there can be multiple things, right? But if we don't sit and recalibrate, there's no way you can gain the sustenance to move forward in a direction that actually flows. And this is a big piece. So don't forget, you are able to achieve whatever you want, even if it's something that you don't want. Because if you're focusing your energy on it, it's going to flow there and you'll probably be able to get it, but it's not going to feel deeply fulfilling or satisfactory to you. So the sustenance in keeping going in the right direction is you being able to connect with this sense. Now, how to do this? You can maybe just write down things that you enjoy or what you want to do and come back to it, because a lot of the thing in the manifestation world, which is, it can be correct, is you set it and forget it. But because we have so many things going on in this world, because we have so many things, if it's something that is going to take a while to attain and achieve, things can happen in an instant, but this is something maybe that you have as a long-term plan. You have to always come back to what the initial idea is, because if you forget what this is, this thing that will truly make you happy, that you've sat with and you understand that this is your connection, you can lose this connection pretty easily, because look at all of these things flowing out, like how strong this connection is. If there's more things flowing out, say, I don't know, a little side quest that you're doing, which is also part of the fun, right? But we want to make sure it's something that you want to do, so you have the sustenance to keep going to your true soul path and your connection of what you want to do here in Earth. So having to come back to it in the big sense of the big view of what you want, to make sure that you're not doing all these little offshoots that are not going to be fruitful. I mean, they can be overall. This is the thing. There's always going to be a way. See, this is kind of like a sun now, or an eye, like the all-seeing eye because you've done so many things, or the sun because it's so radiant and full of beams and light and rays. But you see how small this momentum is in these little rays, because they're all short-lived and they're not followed through with. So would you rather have all these small little things, or would you rather have this deep connection to the path that you know is for you? So this is how you have the sustenance to keep going on the path that is for you. Because all these things may not even feel fulfilling, as I mentioned already. But if you're focusing on these things, how are you ever going to properly connect? Okay, now connecting the dots, these can come up. And they can be useful to fulfilling it. Like they can all seep and feed in. Say you did a digital marketing course and it will help you in the future, yes. But did you do it with the intention of connecting it to whatever you want to achieve or attain? And it's okay if you don't know this part. But when you do, when it clicks, when you have that aha light bulb moment, I'm laughing because I said this in a previous video about the light bulb moment and it's a little comedy skit. But when you have that moment, ding, I know exactly what I want to do, it's important that you ensure that you spend this time to contemplate whether it's going to propel you in a beneficial way. Like, see this flow? Ooh, this is definitely feeding into this. Not just this random thing that may connect at some point, maybe in 100 years' time. We never know how long we're going to live, right? So just always have that intention when you have your idea, when you know. It's okay to do this, right, in the beginning when you don't know. But once you know, and you don't want to go too far down the path of the thing that's not lighting you up. This is also part of the light bulb moment, right? The thing that lights you up. This is what the connection is. Okay, and we always have to come back, contemplate, is this moving me towards my goal, or is it making me further away? And this is how we live a more fulfilling life. And we have the sustenance to keep going with the things that we're doing, because it's not just empty. It's not shallow. We're filling our cups. We're filling our cups, and they're overflowing if everything we do is going towards this.